Hello everybody, and welcome to the Call of Cthulhu, the Dark Corners of the Earth. Now, I've been a little under the weather lately. I was pretty sick. Those of you who follow me on Twitter noticed it. This game was actually gifted to me by a friend. He's a good friend of mine. This is, of course, newly updated version of the game. This game got released in 2006, and it's a pretty good game. I did play it a little while ago. Not recently, like a little while ago when my friend gave it to me. Excuse me. And I thought it would be, a good game to get back into the swing of things since I'm feeling a little better with, my sickness. I may be coughing a lot like that. I do apologize ahead of time. Jeez. But anyways, let's get right to the game. I'm pretty excited. I have not finished this game, and I'm really looking forward to it. I guess these are difficulties. Private Investigator. Start with the hardest one. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to read it. Arkham Asylum, 16th February, 1922.
Now, at my end, I can fully see. My last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
Oh, jeez.
I like the way you smile at me, baby. I like the way you smile at me, baby. So
Okay. What just happened? I do apologize. I might be doing this a lot. Prologue. The ignorant and deluded are, I think, in a strange way to be envied. That which is not known... Jeez, that goes quick. Okay. Game tips are currently active. If you do not want them to see any game tips, they can be turned off from the game options. You can press escape anytime during gameplay to access options. Well, I guess I'll have them 6.5 years ago. For now, just so I can get the swing of it. Oh, this is his diary. That was him who hung himself. Oh, jeez. What happened, bro? Massachusetts, 6th September 1915.
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
You know, for being a game of 2006, the graphics are not that bad. Of course, this game was developed by Bethesda Studios, so I don't expect anything less of them, to be honest. Controls are pretty nice, not too stiff. Has nice water effects. Oh, thanks, bro.
It's taking him so long. Something must be wrong.
I think I...
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Okay.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Okay. Oh, what? What the? Okay. Can I move? Do I have a gun? Nickel! Oh yeah, he's dead. What am I supposed to do? What the heck is going on? Everyone's blasting each other. I'm just chilling. What the heck? Why is my vision foggy? My vision suddenly got foggy.
It's locked.
What is that symbol?
It's locked.
Die, you pathetic bastard!
Why is everyone killing each other? Hey!
At last!
They seem to recognize me. I don't get it.
I don't get it. Bro, there's gunfire all around you. I get with the freaking program. Can I open the door? Can I open? No?
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Walt.
Oh! Okay. Can I get this key? Can I get the key?
Damn, he recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. A key. This should
Okay,
help
thank you.
downstairs.
Oh! You picked up an inventory item. Oh my god. Open the interface to view this item and description. Highlight the item and click on it and use it as a character and object. Or an object, or even by itself. Okay. How do I open my interface? Oh, okay. Copper key with an S engraved on it. Okay, good to know. Nice if I had a flashlight. No? Okay. Everyone's still killing each other while I'm investigating this house. No?
It won't budge. It won't budge.
Can I use
It
the
won't
key?
open. The lock on the store is... It won't budge.
Okay. So that's not the key. Okay. Good to know.
It's locked. The key doesn't fit.
Okay.
It's unlocked.
Oh. Okay. Oh wait, those are pictures of him.
I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them.
I've been under investigation.
There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe.
Bro, you're breathing quite heavily.
I gotta think.
Breathing pretty heavily, man. You need to calm down. Calm yourself. Jesus
Another
Christ.
key. This should fit the door across the hall.
Oh, okay. Think. Predicted refresh journal item. These indicators are really intense. Oh, I can read these. September 6, 1915, evening. I guess I'm becoming a victim of my own success. After closing the last 5 cases so fast, the papers have been calling me a local hero. But I just had a run of lucky hunches. That's all. I'm just another cop doing his job. So there's been a disturbance at a local residence. It's probably just a bunch of kids hopped up on moonshine. Why call in a detective? Maybe the uniformed boys were sore at being out in this weather, and they just want to share the joy of the local hero. It wouldn't be the first good-natured prank I've had to take since those newspaper reports. I don't know, though. Something doesn't feel right. It's more just a regular bad feeling. It's hard to explain, but it's strong. I'm probably just tired. Those dreams don't help. I can't remember when I last got a good night's sleep. Must be a month, at least right about the time I started my run of lucky hunches. The dreams have been getting worse lately. I'm almost afraid to close my eyes. Bourbon helped at first, but not anymore. The lack of sleep must be affecting my nerves. Well, jitters not. I've been getting. Jitters or not, I better get going. Okay. Enlightened or duped. Inside Boston's strangest church, those of our readers who live near the headquarters in the ordinary-looking Boston residence will need no introduction to the Fellowship of Yith, or whatever the cult's name is. For those who have not encountered the mysterious semi-religious group before, a few words of explanations are necessary. Since our country's founding upon the basis of religious freedom, its shores have been home to many small religious groups outside the mainstream. No small number of headquarters in the states of New England, where the Pilgrims themselves sought a new world free of religious persecution. But the question must be asked, at what point does religion become a cult, and trusting adherents, not to mention its blameless neighbors, become victims? That is the first question the journal poses in regard to the Fellowship of Yith. In a month-long investigation, our interrupted reporters have diligently sought out the truth behind the so-called church. Its origins are somewhat mysterious, the more so since the group's leader declined to be interviewed or assist our investigation in any way. However, it seems that the fellowship was founded more than 20 years ago by one Victor Holt, based on the revelation he had received beyond the confines of this world. So this guy who's asking for us is basically the leader. Holt has not been seen for almost 6 years. His fellowship apparently believe he is communing with the mysterious powers behind his faith, and that he is shortly to return with new insights and teachings. All this sounds like a harmless, if eccentric, spiritual group, little different from many others. However, those who make their homes near the fellowship's headquarters tell a different, more sinister story. Ooh. Man, this is long. The adherents of the obscure sect are to be found loitering on the street corners, casting menacing glances at their innocuous labors, and frequently engaging in acts of petty crime, which the local seem powerless to prevent or redress. Strange lights have been observing burning in the windows in the old houses at all hours of the day and night. They change color unpredictably and cast weird, unintelligible shadows. Even more disturbing, the noises have been heard to issue from within the mysterious building. They include chanting, unearthly music, and worst of all, screams like those lost souls in agony. Many of the sect's neighbors are convinced that its services include human sacrifices or similar atrocities. Those few who dared to complain to the police were told that because of the house's private property and because there is no concrete evidence of any wrongdoing, the most they can do is file a noise complaint. Wow. Are the horrors of Salem being reenacted in our city more than 2 centuries on? Its fellowship of Yith engaging in unspeakable and criminal acts of worship involving torture and sacrifices. Why is nothing being done to ease the fear and distress that they cause in the local community? A source within the police department speaking on the condition of anonymity tell the Globe that the Fellowship is suspected of involvement in a number of local crimes, but so far the lack of evidence and the reluctance of any nervous witnesses to come forward have thwarted any official investigation. Very well, we say. Where the police cannot, or I will not, where the police cannot or will not investigate, the Globe shall continue to act in the interests of Boston citizens, fearlessly exposing the truth about the so-called church and its fellows. Our findings will be published these pages over the following months, so that any may know the truth. Editor's note: it is with great sorrow that the Globe announces the death of a reporter, Howard Addlestone, who was leading the paper's investigation into the Fellowship of Yig. I think they mispronounced that. I think it was Yeth. When he apparently drowned in the Boston Harbor. The coroner has ruled death a suicide. Our condolences go out to his family. Ooh. Well, that's disturbing. Okay. That sucks.
It's unlocked.
What did I find? What did I find? Man, this dude's heart is beating fast. Hello. What did
The drawer holds an ancient manuscript.
It does it? Is it this? Is it this? Ah! Panacotica? This manuscript looks medieval, but claims to be in translation from classical Greek of a far older work from before the time of the first humans. The pages are strained, faded, and even burned in some places, making it difficult to read. The legible sections tell the story of an unthinkable distant antiquity. They speak of races so strange as to be beyond human comprehension, and wars fought across vast gulfs of time and space. There are concepts so utterly alien that they sound like absolute madness, time travel, flying polyps, mental projection, great race of Yith. It makes you dizzy just to read about it.
The symbols on the front seem to be... There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
What did we find? Hello? Aha!
Shit, that did not sound
Fuck.
good. Well, that's just swell.
Oh, he dead, bro. Hey! Open up! Oh!
Medical charts on the human anatomy.
Bro, stop freaking hyperventilating. Oh, he's dead. Oh, you're dead too. Oh, he's got roaches on him.
They must have been trying to preserve the bodies.
That's not cool. What the hell is this? Fight! Oh, bro. Oh, wait, what else is going on here? What the hell is all... Is that a brain?
It's too hot to pick up.
Is that his organs? Okay. Only one way, right? What do I do? How am I supposed to do?
Not touching it again. Not touching it again.
What did I do? Did I fuck up? Oh, I fucked up. Bro? I did it bad. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
I'm just gonna go. I think I fucked up. Oh, another one. Oh, hello. What the hell is this? What the hell did I walk into? Can I take this?
It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine. There's no power.
Okay. Do I have anything in my inventory? No.
It's too hot to touch.
Well, maybe the one I
think
broke.
it's being used as a power source for the machine.
Maybe since I broke this one, I can use it.
The crystal's still warm.
Okay, I guess that's like my stealth mode. Stealth mode activate. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm summoning a demon to this world apparently.
It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs. It looks like something's been removed from it.
Use the crystal. There we go. I summon ye Cthulhu. Yeah. I wonder why this guy thought this was a genius idea. Okay. Can I leave? I'd like to leave now. No. 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 Can you stay away, please? Oh, there's two of them. Okay, I'm dead. What did I do? Mysterious phone call. Just as the body came to... And you have 2 seconds to read. Diary of Jack Walters, 6th February, 1922.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston.
Oi.
But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress.
What was I doing for 6 years?
I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor.
What?
When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Hartford Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else.
Okay.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
Oh, he tossed it. Oh. Well, hello.
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
It's a lot of money for looking for a store manager. Something smells fishy about... Oh. February 6, 1922, night. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National Grocery Store chain. It appears that the First National Grocery Store in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Bumham, is missing. Where do these get these names from? From what I've been able to gather, Bumham is something of a young rogue. A friend of the family. Mr. Anderson gave him a job as a favor. Bumham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up. Not to Anderson, and not to me. For instance, why would Bumham force an entry into the store when he had full set of keys? That's a good question. First, free access to the cash register. That's a very good point. And the combination to the back office safe. Okay, yeah, why would he break in? Unless he's trying to play the part, whatever. To misdirect any investigation? Yeah. If that was his plan, why did he disappear? Good question. Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcomed there, and there are superstitious tales of strange elements in the town's oldest families. They are mixed blood, and stories go, whatever that's supposed to mean. The usual Hicktown prejudice, no doubt. After making a brief visit into Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Bumham robbed the place, and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. Feels good to have the purpose after 5 months trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's just the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long. Good point. A visit to Old Town. I do not expect the reader to believe what I'm about to relate. Any sane mind might subject fantastic tales, and yet I do not know which was worse, my story, the truth, or the... From the start of investigation, I'm going to permanently supply morphine. Ooh. A shot of morphine will temporarily suspend any movement speed. Okay. Pay attention to all dialogue, even if they're not directly involved, both enemy and friend. These things go so fast, I can't read them. 7th February 1922, Innsmouth. What kind of town name is Innsmouth?
Driver, how far to the stop?
It's almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the boss has business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
This is an old bus. That statue's missing its head. Nice.
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
Okay. Good to know. Whoa, what's with the face? Just gave us like this. Hey. Oh shit! I was like, where the fuck did he go? And he's just like standing there just staring at me.
Could you direct me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
Suspicious.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast.
Yeah. Hello? Well, this looks menacing. Would you stop? Hey. Hey. Okay. Well, that's gonna... Oh. So S is like a... It's like an activation. Haha. Okay, I didn't know that. I kind of got scared. I guess no backwards walk. It's just straightforward. Okay, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the story so far. It's really intriguing. I like the whole really intense content at the very beginning of the game. If you guys want to see more, I will be continuing this, of course, like all my other series, and I will be finishing up my other ones. I just kind of wanted just to delve into a little bit into something a little different, and since I'm not feeling too good, you know, it's kind of an easy walk into, and it's not too, even though I was talking a whole lot that whole time, yeah, but it's a little easier to get into like a new game, just start off and just, you know, just get my feet wet a little bit, you know, into this Call of Cthulhu. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be continuing this, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video.
Outsiders coming, snooping around where they ain't wanted.
And looks like I'm not wanted, so without further ado, I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.